Have you ever lost a valuable item? And if you have, can you share your feelings and emotions throughout the whole situation?
Um, so I've never actually lost a valuable item, but I tend to misplace a lot of my valuable items very often. So, for example, there's this one time at Disney where I thought I lost my Ray-Ban sunglasses. It was like a 30-minute time span where I was freaking out and running around the park looking for them, asking employees that of places I just came from if they saw any sunglasses laying around. Had them check lost and found. Um, I ended up finding them in my sister's backpack, but um, those feelings still went through. And also, a lot of times I misplaced my wallet. Very bad at keeping track of where my wallet is. It either falls out of my pants or like I just don't know. I just don't remember where I put it last. um, so in that sense, I understand the feeling of losing something important.
Right. So, after hearing the opportunity and the proposed solution, what are your general ideas and feelings towards it all?
In terms of having a way to track important items, I really like that. I think it's a good idea. Um, I think the design being small and like a quarter is great in terms of uh, functionality and as it relates to tracking a wallet. Um, I think there are a few things that it could add though, um, in terms of maybe putting an adhesive so it doesn't fall out of the wallet. So I've used a couple different things before. I've used Tile, which is also a tracking device, um, and it's fairly big, um, and it also serves as a keychain. But I put it in my wallet, and the only problem with that was that it fell out all the time. So adding an adhesive um, would be pretty cool, and I guess expanding functionality in terms of being able to track other things. But in terms of what you told me the product was, I think it's a good idea for specifically the use of tracking wallets.
Do you think there are other easier ways in order to satisfy this need?
Um, at the moment, no. Um, like I said, I've used Tile before, and that was an okay experience. It was kind of inconvenient in terms of the tile always falling out onto the floor, or there are people who have to point it out to me because I don't notice that it falls out. So right now, I don't think there's anything on the market that allows it to be easier to track lost items in a like small and sleek design.
What is your current system to locate lost or misplaced valuable items?
So currently, I just do it old school way. So I go off my memory. I just try to remember where I was last. Like I said with my Disney story, I would go back to the stores I just came from, or the food, or the restaurant that I just came from, and ask the employees. So right now, if I lose my wallet or my keys or my sunglasses or whatever, I just try to go back to where I thought I put it last. But usually that turns that into a 30-minute ordeal where I'm looking for my lost item. So it becomes pretty difficult in that sense. Um, but yeah, so I just do it how most people tend to do it. Is just look around.
Okay. If this new product was made public, what features would you personally like to see in it?
So like I said before, I think adding some type of adhesive to it. I like the quarter idea because if you have I guess it's more convenient for women with their wallets because they usually have coin pouches in there. So that's a pretty cool idea. But in terms for like a men's wallet, um, maybe making a design that has an adhesive, like I said. If you want to expand the functionality, put a keychain hole in it so we can use it for keys. Um, or maybe something um, like a card version, something that can fit where you put your credit cards. Um, just for the people who maybe stick their their cards and stuff on their phone, or have the little card wallets instead of like an actual wallet now. Um, so I think those are a few things to think about. Different designs in terms of the shape, and having an adhesive option, a keychain option, and maybe different colors or something like that, different designs.
Okay. So who do you think would benefit the most from this product? Is there a certain population or demographic?
Um, I think it's beneficial to all demographics because I think most people tend to be forgetful of where they place important items, and having an easier way to track them rather than just try to remember where you put them is a great idea and um, a great leisure to have. So yeah, I think it would be great for everyone, but maybe more beneficial to like the older populations who do still use wallets and maybe are tend to be more forgetful. Um, and yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think this is something that can generally be good for most people.
So just to spin off of that question, who do you think would benefit the least from this product?
I think um, in terms of generations, I think the younger generations will benefit the least from it, just because um, will benefit the least from it as it is right now, just because a lot of people like to stay electronic. So some people don't carry wallets; they use apps like Apple Pay or Google Wallet, so they don't carry cards around. They just carry their phone around. Um, or like some people like to use those, like to stick their cards in the back of their phone. And most phones already have a GPS tracking system. So I think for those people who are uh, like more tech savvy in that sense, it will be less beneficial. Um, so yeah.
Do you see any boundaries or weaknesses with the given product?
Um, like I said earlier, something that to expand more functionality in terms of being able to use it in other areas that's not just dealing with your wallet. So um, allowing it to be expanded to finding keys or finding other items that people tend to lose. I think that will greatly help its scope on the market.
How do you view this product in regards to, is it something that you need, or is it something that would be nice to have, but it's not a necessity to you?
I would say it's something that I would like if someone gave it to me. So it's not a necessity, but it's something that's nice to have. So for if it's made at the right price, I think it'll be something that people will pick up. If they just say, "Hey, might as well. I lose my stuff all the time," or if people want to get it as a Christmas gift or something.
Okay. So what other functions do you think this item can serve other than its primary purpose?
As it was presented to me right now, I think it's pretty one-dimensional in terms of what it can track. Um, so mostly wallets, or I guess really wherever you want to, put the device in. But I think most people would only maybe put it in their wallet at the moment, or their backpack maybe. But
Okay, and then is there any additional feedback you'd like to offer, whether it comes to the design, the functionality of it, I guess how you see the product from that point on?
no, not like I said. Maybe offer different sizes or shapes in terms of, can it be like a credit card or a quarter, and then can it be a keychain on your key ring? Um, can it stick to your wallet? And does it come in different colors? Stuff like that.